You wake up in the morning and slowly get out of bed. As your feet touch the floor, you already notice something. Your legs feel heavy. That familiar sense of slowness, of effort just to stand up, is there again. Climbing stairs feels harder than it did a few years ago. Walking for more than a few minutes makes you stop and rest. You've started to avoid certain things not because you want to, but because your body doesn't cooperate like it once did. These are small signals, but they add up. At first, they seem like nothing, just tiredness, maybe age. But deep down, you know something is changing. What you're experiencing is more common than you think. After the age of 60, the body begins to go through a process called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. It doesn't happen suddenly. It's not a disease that announces itself with a bang. It creeps in quietly, slowly weakening your muscles, especially in your legs. These muscles are responsible for your balance, your ability to walk, your independence. And when they begin to lose power, everything in your life starts to feel more limited. You might have noticed that it takes more time to recover after simple physical activities. Maybe your knees feel unsteady, or you've begun to feel nervous, walking on uneven ground. You might have even stumbled a few times or felt unsure when standing up quickly. All of this is connected to one key issue: your legs are losing strength. And more importantly, this loss is happening gradually, often without you fully noticing until something more serious happens, like a fall or an injury. But here's what you need to understand: this decline is not inevitable. You are not destined to get weaker every year. There are natural, proven ways to slow this process down and even reverse some of its effects. You do not need to wait until your legs give out or your balance is compromised. You can act now, and you can do it in a way that is gentle on your body and aligned with your health goals. One of the most promising natural solutions comes from the East. It's a root that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine: ginseng. For more than 2,000 years, this plant has been valued for its ability to restore vitality, increase strength, and support overall health, especially in older adults. And now, modern science is beginning to confirm what ancient cultures have long known: that ginseng can truly help your body recover energy, increase circulation, and support muscle function. If you feel like your legs are letting you down, if you miss the ease of movement you once had, if you want to walk with confidence and keep up with your family, your grandchildren, your life, then this may be the moment to look more closely at what ginseng can offer. Throughout this video, we'll explore how this natural root works inside your body, how you can use it safely and effectively, and how it can help you regain not just your strength, but your sense of control and freedom. Because you deserve to live with energy, clarity, and independence at any age. You've probably wondered why your legs are losing strength, even if you eat well and try to stay active. The truth is, after the age of 60, your body starts to change in subtle but significant ways. One of the biggest changes is a natural decline in the production of certain hormones and proteins that are essential for maintaining muscle mass and strength. Your body becomes less efficient at repairing tissue, less effective at absorbing nutrients, and less responsive to physical activity. As a result, even everyday movements can become more tiring, and your muscles begin to shrink and weaken. The muscles in your legs are especially vulnerable because they do most of the work of carrying your body through the day. Every time you stand, sit, walk, or balance yourself, your legs are working. When these muscles begin to lose volume and tone, you feel it almost immediately. Tasks that used to be automatic, climbing stairs, bending down, getting out of the car, start to require more effort. And over time, the fatigue builds. You find yourself moving less, avoiding certain activities, and gradually losing confidence in your own body. Another factor that affects your leg strength is blood circulation. As you age, your blood vessels can become narrower and stiffer, reducing the amount of oxygen and nutrients that reach your muscles. Poor circulation means your legs tire faster, cramp more easily, and take longer to recover after physical activity. You might feel tingling sensations, cold feet, or swelling in the lower limbs. These are signs that your muscles are not getting the support they need to function properly. Inflammation is another hidden culprit. Low-grade, chronic inflammation tends to increase with age and can silently interfere with muscle performance and joint mobility. It may not cause noticeable pain at first, but it gradually wears down your body's ability to move freely and efficiently. You might wake up feeling stiff or notice that your knees and hips don't bend as smoothly as they used to. All of this contributes to a cycle that's difficult to break. You move less because your legs feel weak, and they become even weaker because you move less. But this cycle can be interrupted. There are safe, natural ways to support your muscles, improve your circulation, and reduce inflammation without relying on aggressive medications or invasive procedures. This is where ginseng enters the picture again, not as a miracle cure, but as a scientifically supported tool that helps your body restore its own strength. The active compounds in ginseng, known as ginsenosides, help stimulate your body's natural energy production at the cellular level. They encourage better blood flow, support the repair of muscle tissue, and help regulate inflammatory responses. In simple terms, ginseng helps your body do what it was already designed to do, just more effectively. When taken consistently and in the proper form, ginseng can help you feel a real difference in your legs. You may notice that walking becomes easier, stairs aren't as intimidating, and you recover more quickly after physical effort. Over time, your confidence begins to return. You trust your body more, and with that trust comes the motivation to stay active, engaged, and independent. You're not just treating a symptom, you're addressing the deeper causes of muscle decline. And with the right support, your legs can carry you through the next chapter of your life with strength and stability. At this point, you may be wondering if ginseng is really as effective as it sounds, or if it's just another natural remedy without real evidence. The truth is, ginseng has been studied extensively, and the results are promising, especially for older adults who want to maintain strength, energy, and mobility. Unlike synthetic stimulants or temporary fixes, ginseng works with your body's natural systems. It supports your ability to produce energy, repair muscle, and circulate blood more efficiently, all of which are essential for strong, healthy legs. Let's start with how ginseng affects your energy levels. As you age, your cells become less efficient at producing energy. This happens inside small structures in your cells called mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell. Ginseng's active compounds, known as ginsenosides, help your mitochondria work better. They stimulate enzymes that boost energy production, so your muscles don't tire as quickly. The result is more endurance and less fatigue during activities like walking, climbing stairs, or standing for long periods. But the benefits of ginseng don't stop there. One of the most important factors in leg strength is circulation. Good blood flow ensures that your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Ginseng improves blood circulation by helping to relax and widen blood vessels. This means more oxygen reaches your muscles during movement, and waste products like lactic acid are removed more efficiently. That's why many people who use ginseng report feeling less heaviness and fewer cramps in their legs. Inflammation is another major concern as we grow older. Chronic inflammation, even at low levels, can silently interfere with muscle function, joint mobility, and overall vitality. Ginseng helps regulate the body's inflammatory response by balancing the immune system. It doesn't suppress it like some medications do. Instead, it brings it back into balance. This means your muscles and joints are less likely to swell or ache after normal activity. Over time, you feel more freedom to move without discomfort or hesitation. Several scientific studies confirm these effects. In one clinical trial published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, older adults who took ginseng regularly for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in walking speed, balance, and leg strength. They were able to perform daily tasks more easily and reported feeling more energetic throughout the day. Another study from a Korean university found that ginseng helped reduce muscle soreness and improve recovery after exercise. Even in adults over 70, cognitive benefits have also been observed. Ginseng doesn't only help the body, it supports the mind. By improving blood flow to the brain and reducing mental fatigue, it helps you stay alert, focused, and emotionally balanced. This is particularly valuable for older adults who may experience memory lapses or mood changes related to aging. What makes ginseng so unique is that it doesn't just target one symptom. It works across multiple systems in your body: muscular, circulatory, immune, and even neurological. This holistic effect is what makes it such a powerful ally for healthy aging. When used consistently and in the right dose, it doesn't overstimulate your body or cause crashes. Instead, it gradually builds up your natural capacity to stay strong, clear-minded, and active. So no, ginseng is not just an old folk remedy. It's a well-researched, scientifically supported supplement that offers real benefits, especially when your goal is to stay mobile, independent, and in control of your health. You don't have to rely on guesswork or trial and error. The data is there, and it supports what many have already experienced. With the help of ginseng, your legs and your life can move forward with more strength and stability. Now that you understand how ginseng works in your body and why it's such a powerful tool for maintaining strength and mobility, the next step is knowing how to use it correctly. Like any supplement, the benefits of ginseng depend not only on its quality but also on the way you take it. Many people make the mistake of treating natural remedies casually, taking them irregularly or in inconsistent amounts and then expecting fast results. But ginseng isn't a quick fix. It's a support system that works best when used with care and consistency. First, let's talk about the type of ginseng. There are different varieties, but for older adults looking to improve muscle function and energy, the best choice is Panax ginseng, also known as Korean ginseng. It contains high concentrations of the active compounds ginsenosides that are responsible for the health benefits you're looking for. Avoid cheap, generic ginseng products that don't specify the variety or concentration. Always look for standardized extracts, ideally containing between 5% and 10% ginsenosides, which is the range most used in clinical studies. When it comes to dosage, the recommended daily amount for adults over 60 is between 200 and 400 milligrams of standardized extract per day. This is enough to support muscle strength, energy, and circulation without overwhelming your system. Taking more than the recommended dose won't necessarily improve the results. It can, in some cases, lead to unwanted side effects like restlessness or trouble sleeping. Less is often more when it comes to adaptogenic herbs like ginseng. The timing of when you take ginseng also matters. The best time is in the morning, ideally with your breakfast. This gives your body the entire day to absorb and benefit from the energy and circulatory support ginseng provides. Taking it too late in the day can sometimes interfere with sleep, especially in sensitive individuals. Some people find success splitting the dose into two smaller amounts, one in the morning and one at lunch, but for most, a single morning dose is enough. As for the form, ginseng is available in capsules, powder, tea, and even liquid extracts. Capsules are the most convenient for consistent dosing, but if you prefer a more traditional approach, you can add ginseng powder to smoothies or warm beverages. Ginseng tea is also effective as long as it's made from real root extract and not just flavored herbs. Regardless of the form you choose, the key is daily use. The effects of ginseng build up over time, typically becoming noticeable after 3 to 4 weeks of consistent intake. One of the most common mistakes older adults make with supplements like ginseng is taking them only when they feel tired, treating them like energy boosters rather than long-term supports. This approach doesn't work. Ginseng is not like coffee or sugar. It doesn't give you an instant surge of energy. Instead, it works gradually, helping your body function better from the inside out. To truly see improvements in your leg strength, endurance, and circulation, you need to make ginseng part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or taking your vitamins. Another important point is to consult your doctor before starting any supplement, especially if you're taking medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, or other chronic conditions. Ginseng is generally safe and well tolerated, but it can interact with certain medications. Your doctor can help you determine the right dose and monitor your progress, ensuring that the supplement supports your goals without any risk. Used correctly, ginseng can become a trusted ally in your journey to better mobility. You don't have to feel trapped in a body that's slowing down. With consistent use and the right support, you can help your legs regain the strength and energy they once had. You can move with more confidence and feel more stable in your everyday life, not because of a miracle, but because you took the right steps to support your body naturally and intelligently. Imagine waking up in the morning and standing up with ease. Your legs feel lighter, steadier, and more responsive. You walk to the kitchen without holding onto furniture, and climbing stairs no longer feels like a workout. These small victories might seem simple, but they represent something much bigger: the return of your confidence in your own body. This is the kind of progress many people experience after consistently using ginseng, not overnight, not miraculously, but gradually and noticeably. In the first few weeks of daily use, the changes are often subtle. You may notice that you have more energy during the day, or that your legs don't feel as tired after a walk. The sense of heaviness that used to set in after standing for a while starts to ease. Your balance feels slightly more stable, and your steps become more fluid. These early signs mean your body is responding. The ginsenosides in the ginseng are working to support cellular energy production, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation, exactly what your muscles and joints need to perform better. After a month of consistent use, the improvements tend to become clearer. You might find that you can walk longer distances without discomfort. Sitting and standing feel easier, and your knees don't wobble the way they used to. If you've been doing light exercise or physical therapy, you may notice quicker recovery after your sessions. These benefits are not illusions, they're the result of physiological changes taking place in your muscles, your blood vessels, and your nervous system. One of the most appreciated effects is the improvement in endurance. Tasks that used to leave you winded or sore feel more manageable. You're able to enjoy more of your day without needing to lie down or take breaks. This increased stamina often leads to greater activity levels, which in turn supports even more strength and mobility. It becomes a positive cycle. You move more because you feel better, and you feel better because you're moving more. Ginseng doesn't replace healthy habits, it amplifies their effects. Mentally, users often report feeling more alert and emotionally balanced. When your body feels stronger, your mind follows. You begin to trust your legs again. You stop worrying about falling or losing your balance. This psychological shift is crucial because fear of falling is one of the leading reasons older adults reduce their activity, and with less movement comes more muscle loss. By regaining your confidence, you're also protecting your independence. Importantly, the benefits of ginseng are sustainable when the supplement is used correctly. Unlike medications that may lose effectiveness over time or come with unwanted side effects, ginseng continues to support your body's natural systems without dependency. The goal is not to push your body harder, but to help it function the way it's meant to. Of course, results vary from person to person. Factors like diet, activity level, overall health, and consistency all play a role. But the common thread among those who see the best results is discipline. They use the right dose daily. They stay active even with small movements. They treat their bodies with care, and they give the supplement time to work. That's when ginseng becomes more than a root, it becomes part of a new lifestyle, one defined by movement, energy, and autonomy. So if you're wondering whether it's too late or whether your legs can truly regain the strength they once had, the answer is simple: yes, they can. With the right support, your muscles can respond, your circulation can improve, and your steps can feel strong again. You don't need to settle for decline. You have a tool in your hands that has helped thousands around the world, and it can help you too if you commit to the journey. As you begin taking control of your health and strength, it's important to avoid the most common traps that prevent progress. Many older adults, even with the best intentions, unknowingly sabotage their own results, not because they don't care, but because they're misinformed or trying to take shortcuts. Knowing what these mistakes are and how to avoid them can make the difference between temporary effort and long-term success. One of the most frequent mistakes is expecting quick results. Ginseng is not like caffeine or a painkiller. It doesn't work in a matter of hours. Its effects build slowly over time as your body gradually regains balance and strength. Some people try it for a few days and give up, thinking it doesn't work, but by doing that, they miss out on the deeper benefits that come only with consistency. If you expect immediate transformation, you'll feel disappointed. But if you're patient, you'll start to notice subtle, lasting improvements that build on each other. Another mistake is taking the wrong dosage or inconsistent doses. Skipping days, doubling the amount, or switching products without understanding what you're taking can reduce the effectiveness of ginseng or cause mild side effects like insomnia or stomach discomfort. Your body responds best to routine. Taking the same amount at the same time each day trains your system to absorb and use the supplement properly. This isn't just about discipline, it's about creating the internal environment your body needs to rebuild strength and restore energy. There's also a widespread belief that natural means harmless, and while ginseng is generally safe, this assumption can lead to careless choices. Many people buy the cheapest product available or choose unknown brands without researching quality. The truth is, not all ginseng is created equal. Low-grade products may contain fillers, incorrect plant species, or inconsistent levels of active compounds. If you're going to invest your time and trust in a supplement, it should be one that meets high standards and provides exactly what your body needs. Another common error is ignoring lifestyle factors. Some people hope that ginseng alone will solve everything, that they won't need to move more, change their diet, or get better sleep. But no supplement can replace healthy habits. Ginseng supports your body, but your body still needs movement to build strength, protein to repair muscle, and rest to recover. Even light activity, like short daily walks or gentle stretching, can multiply the benefits of ginseng. When paired with better habits, the supplement doesn't just help you feel better, it helps you function better. You should also avoid the mistake of keeping your concerns to yourself. Many older adults feel they have to figure things out alone, either because they don't want to bother others or because they think it's just part of getting older. But reaching out to your doctor, your family, or even others your age who are also trying to stay healthy can make a real difference. Talking openly about what you're experiencing can lead to better decisions and more support. And if you're using a supplement like ginseng, sharing that with your healthcare provider ensures it fits safely into your overall plan. Lastly, one of the most damaging mistakes is giving up too soon. Strength doesn't return overnight. Energy doesn't rebuild instantly. But your body is capable of adapting and healing even in your 60s, 70 seconds, or 80 seconds. You just need to give it time, the right tools, and the commitment to keep going. Ginseng is one of those tools. It's not a miracle, but it is a catalyst. If you give it a chance, and if you avoid these common mistakes, it can help you return to the version of yourself that moves with confidence, lives with purpose, and enjoys life without limitations. You may have spent years putting others first, your children, your work, your responsibilities. But now it's time to look at yourself, not with regret, but with intention. Your body may have changed, but it hasn't given up on you. You are still capable of building strength, reclaiming energy, and living with clarity. It begins not with a leap, but with a steady, conscious step toward caring for the body that has carried you this far. Ginseng is not a magic cure. It's a partner, a natural support that helps your body do what it already knows how to do: heal, grow, and move. By adding it to your daily life, you're sending a message to yourself that you are not done, that your story continues with purpose and strength. Every time you walk a little further, every time you rise with more ease, you prove that age is not the end of vitality, it's a call to live more intentionally. Your family still needs you, not just present, but strong, alert, and full of life. The small choices you make today will echo in every moment you share with them tomorrow. Whether it's holding your grandchild's hand on a walk or dancing slowly with someone you love, these moments are yours to claim. And it starts by believing that strength can return and giving your body the support it deserves. It's not too late. You can move with power again. You can walk with certainty. And most of all, you can live with freedom.